Hey guys, what is up? The Newcubist here. Welcome to my really cool cave-based tutorial. I really like the way this looks. It's got an awesome view of the world, a nice big window. It's got a nice area for brewing, enchanting. It's got a cool bedroom, chest storage, and furnace smeltery, and an awesome support. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so for this build, you might need the materials found on my hotbar below. Never built it, so I'm not exactly sure. But you guys saw what I ended up with in the beginning portion of this video. I hope you liked it. So let's get started here. So we're going to start off by, well, basically you want to find a flat area of stone. Doesn't really matter where it is, but it needs to be about this big, so not too huge. We're going to go up one from the bottom, two from the bottom, and then we're going to, let's drill it right here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yes, perfect. And then is that 2 and 2? Yep. And then let's go up 2 more from that. So 7 by 3, just like this. And then let's go up again to like that, just 1 block in, and then the same sort of thing. And then if you have to, you can always shave off a little bit of blocks just to make it look somewhat aesthetically pleasing. Let's go ahead and fill in this entire gap here with glass blocks. Again, not panes. I mean, you could use panes, but I'm an old school kind of guy. I really like the way glass blocks look. I definitely have a preference to them over panes. Now, of course, let me just break this glass. You can put it at this step, but I think it might make things a little bit more tricky. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep this shape, of course, but we're just going to bring it back. So this is, I'm going to consider this a total of 2 back so far. So let me decide, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's do 11 blocks back. So essentially you're going to have to come in here and drill out this like 3 or 4 stacks of cobblestone and just make sure it's a total of 11 back. But yeah, I'm of course going to do that off camera. I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me break this, but I'm going to have to deal with this gravel. Not happy about that. But yeah, I'll come back to this in 1 second. As I'm digging this out, if there's any materials besides smooth stone, go ahead and fill them in. So you may want to actually have some smooth stone for this build too, because otherwise it's going to look a little odd. So I'm just sort of filling in smooth stone where it's necessary. And again, try to keep this shape. So like right here, I did dig out some gravel, so I'm just going to fill in that shape. And you just sort of want to mold it back like this and just bring it back all 11 blocks. Now I was planning on this build looking a little bit different, so what I'm going to do, and you don't have to do it, but I'm just going to break these blocks right here, just the I'm just gonna make it 1 block bigger everywhere and then just drill that back. So the dimensions for the front are gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 instead of 7, so it's gonna be 9, and it's gonna be the same length back, but essentially I'm just breaking those blocks that you saw me break, and then I'm just gonna break them all the way back to that wall. The reason I'm doing this is I wanted it to be a little bit bigger than it turned out, and the only way to achieve that really is just breaking it out and making it bigger. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, so there we go. Does that look cool to you guys or what? I think that looks amazing. Okay, so it's 11 blocks back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 blocks back. In the front, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. So it's 9 by 11 at the bottom. And if you want to pause it here and copy this pattern, you can. I'll make it easy for you by putting some oak blocks, just so you can sort of see like how far it goes, something like that. So it's just up 2. So it's like up 3, up 2, up 2, up 1, just like that. And if you want to pause it, I'll give you a good like screenshot to pause it. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot or pause it right there. All right, so the next step is going to be filling in the front with glass. Now, an entrance to this build can be done one of 2 ways. You can enter it underground, or you can enter it through a door in the front. I'm going to do an underground sort of entrance. I think it would look a lot better. Personally, I don't want to break this huge glass front. I think that just the continuity of it looks amazing. So basically what I'm saying is put a door somewhere near the build. I don't know where. For example, put a door right here, okay? We're going to come back in here, and we're just going to drill a staircase up like this. Nothing hard. You can make it look fancy, and then just walk into your build. That didn't even need to be that high. It could just literally be like that, and then you just walk in. That's one way to do an entrance. I'm not even really going to build an entrance. I'm just doing a tutorial on the actual build itself. But if you guys are curious on how to do an entrance into this build, because you're probably looking at it and you're like, dude, how are you going to get in and out of that? Like, I get it, and I have the solution for you. You can do that, or you can put a door like right here or something and then put a ladder up to it. It really doesn't matter. It depends on how high up the build is that you actually built. Let's go ahead and fill these blocks back in and get started on the inside. So I'm going to grab a few materials here. I do want to do a stone brick floor. That's right, stone brick floor. I want to leave the walls and the ceiling as this raw stone. It's going to give it that sort of raw texture I did in that other underground build I just did. If you guys want to check that out, it's in my recent videos. It's like the third one from this or fourth one from this. But I'm just going to keep all the ceiling and walls just as that. But the only thing I'm going to change is the stone brick floor. So I'm going to do that off camera. Okay, so first things first, we are going to need some way to light the inside of the build. So I'm going to do torches right here. I think I'm going to do we'll do them every other block just like this because it should fit perfect. Just like that with one back from the glass right there. And that'll give you some lighting for the top. Now, of course, you can do the same sort of thing right here just so that the inside of your build is lit up. You can also put torches on the walls like right here, wherever you really want to put them. But just for now, I'm going to put torches right there. Okay, looking pretty cool, pretty cool. Let me grab some more materials. Okay, so a build probably for use in survival. Let's go ahead and dig out some chest space. So I want to have a good amount of chest storage in here just because, I mean, a survival build definitely should have a good amount of chest storage space. I want to make it to where we have chest storage even, let me see, how could I do this? How could I do this? I'm going to break out the entire wall. If I want chests right here, and right here, and then right here, I mean, you couldn't really, you can put them next to each other now, but I don't like that. It just feels weird to me. I want chests right here, and right here, and then over here we can just go ahead and fill in some furnaces because that's probably what I'll end up doing anyways. So furnaces on this wall and then chests right here. Let me see. So we could just stack those up like that. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do, and you don't have to do it, but I'm just going to put glowstone in all these blocks that you're seeing me put them in right here. Now, if you're not going to use glowstone and you're just going to leave it blank behind it, put a slab or a stair up top. That way the top chest will open. But if you use glowstone, that's actually not a solid block. It's considered, I don't know what the term is. I think it's like transparent or something. But yeah, essentially you can still open the top one even though there's glowstone there. I'm going to put I'm not going to put stone brick. I'm going to take oak wood logs and I'm just going to put that in between them because I think it looks nice. We could even use some spruce logs maybe. How about that? Because I use oak a lot. People tell me I need to change up my materials, and I agree. I do use a lot of the same materials. But something cool that I wanted to do in this build that I haven't really done before is do some cross beam supports inside of here, because personally I think they look so cool. So we're gonna have let's see, how can we make this even as possible? Let me think about this for a second off camera and come back. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna have a 1 block space from the window, and then we're going to have a 2 block space, and then 2 logs, 2 block space, and then 1 log just like this, and then obviously just connect them all the way over. I'm using the spruce wood logs. You can use whatever logs are available in your world, and I think that'll look kind of cool that we have like supports up there. I don't know, it's not the best thing in the world, but let me see how it looks from the outside. Okay, that does look pretty cool. I like when houses have exposed beams like that. I just think personally they look pretty cool, but I don't know, it's almost sort of bugging me that one is like bigger than the other ones because they're accomplishing the same goal. So we may actually have to make the house a whole block bigger just to fit in these pillars, because if I do it with a 2 block space in between, we can't fit another one. We actually have to make it 2 blocks bigger. So I don't know. Let's just cut out the support beams. I don't think we need them. You know, we're just gonna stick with the original plan. We're just gonna do them like this with the 2 block space. I think they honestly look fine, but you want to go in here and make them like go into the wall like that. Otherwise they're gonna look like they're just sitting there. It'll look a little bit funky. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Again, this is more of a survival build, so it's not going to be as fancy as some of the builds I've done. But yeah, let's design some other areas. We have this nice utility area. Honestly, if you want crafting tables, you could just put them like this, and they look fine on the floor. Just give your floor some variation. And I don't know, I think they look pretty cool. We could also put some trap doors right there, and that sort of helps tie everything together. Cool. All right, let's design a bedroom. So let's say you want your bedroom to be a tad bit grand, because this is kind of a grand house, I guess. I mean, it's a bigger house than, I guess, what most people would live in survival. So I'm just going to sort of copy the same sort of structure we did on the outside. I'm just going to drill this back 3 blocks. We're not going to go very deep with it, but just to give the bedroom its own little secluded area. Because, I mean, in a house, you're probably... Well, actually, let's go ahead and dig it back 4 blocks, because I just got another wave of inspiration here. So let's go ahead and fill all of these in with stone brick, just sort of doing the same thing. We are going to put some carpet in this build, probably more so in the bedroom area than anything. But yeah, I'm thinking in my head, if I did the same sort of thing that I did with like you know how the front of the build looks, you probably do if you're building it. Let's see, if we had a secluded bed, no, that looks weird, like inside the build. Okay, well, let's make sure all the blocks are stone. smooth stone. So those are not, and then that's not. So you can't do this all. Oh, look, they give me a like for that. That was sick. Okay, let's go in here. Let's just put in some torches. Let's do, we can do 2 beds. So let's do a blue bed and a red bed, OG bed. And then we're gonna take some bookcases and we are just going to put them all the way up, We're gonna take some trapdoors made of spruce, and then we're gonna put them on that block and then that block. And that gives a nice little covering. I think that looks cool. And sort of continuing that same sort of design, we're gonna put some bookshelves there. I think that actually looks pretty cool. Let's grab a painting, and we could definitely fit a painting in that block. So let's break that block right there. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. Let's take a painting, and let's actually put a torch right there. We don't need all these torches up here. Maybe just a few torches up here like these. And then we can put some torches right here. So let's put a torch and a torch, and then let's take a pot and a blue orchid and an allium should be okay. And then let's just throw it in right there. There we go. So now you have a nice little design. Did I do that? Yeah. Oh, that's not a blue orchid. Trying to invade my build. Okay, that looks kind of nice. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. Something I would have in my bedroom is probably an Enderchest. I don't know why, but I just like the way they look. So let's put, where can we fit an Enderchest? You know, let's scratch that. Let's not put an Enderchest. Let's just do a nice little storage cubby just right here. So we're just gonna put some glowstone right there and right there. And again, you could just put a slab on this block right here. Like you could even use a trapdoor if you wanted to. Anything above it that's not a solid block will allow it to open. Then you have a nice little just storage bin. You could just use personal storage bins. Let's have some carpet. Let's do some cyan and then some red just to sort of match the bed. Is that the same? Yeah, and then that's okay, cool. So we could do a red carpet, something like that, and then a blue carpet, something like that. And I don't know, I think that actually looks pretty sweet. I don't know. I'm kind of digging that. And then maybe some crafting tables right there. Yeah, looking pretty snit. Maybe not that many crafting tables. Something like that. Or maybe just right there. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. And then you could do blue, and then you could put a red there, and then put a red there, and then a blue. And that way it just sort of like ties the whole carpets together. I think that looks like yin and yang, you know, or something like that. Pretty cool bedroom. Not bad at all. I actually really like that. Okay. Well, I guess we could sneak an ender chest into the build. You could put it like back up in here, so it's sort of like hidden. Or maybe you could put a chest up there, and if you want to keep your stuff away from whoever. But ender chest and ender chest, I think that looks pretty sweet actually. Yeah. And then maybe an anvil. Thinking like that. You can still access the crafting table and the anvil. That is a nice bedroom. I like it. Okay, so my mind's been going crazy about how to make these supports look better, and I just found the solution. We need a center support here to hold up the ceiling. That honestly makes the most sense. I think that makes the most sense. These ones, not so much. Let me see how it looks without it. Just that one center support. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and take out these little puppies and then put in the big boy right there. I think that looks cool. And how you can make it look even cooler is maybe with some fence or walls. Let's take them both and let's design, so we could do fences like right there and then right there to make a support, or we could use walls and do the same thing, and let's just compare them. Let me know in the comment section below, walls or fence. Personally, I'm gonna go with the fence. Because it's a wooden material and it doesn't look as out of place maybe, but I think it's an opinion thing. It doesn't really matter. There's not actually any support in any Minecraft build, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging. Ooh, messed that up. I'm kind of digging the trapdoor. Maybe something like that. I don't really know. You could really design it however you want, but I think that looks kind of interesting. Maybe no trapdoors. Yeah, but right here where they cross. Yeah, that's the spot for a trapdoor, guys. That looks really sweet. And then if you want to, you could put even more lighting in here by just doing a torch and a torch. Yeah, okay, that looks pretty cool. Let's design something else. Let's do an enchantment room. So that's something I could just sort of do live. Let's grab a book. We're gonna need a bookcase. And the center of the build, well, it's actually not gonna really matter what the center of the build is. Let's go back in here, and let's drill this back 2 blocks. 3 blocks. And then break all these, because this is going to be where your bookshelves go. You only have to have 20 bookshelves, but I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm going to put in 22. So went a little over what you actually need, but to be honest, I'm not sure I'm not sure the difference between that many bookcases is gonna really matter. But we're gonna put some torches up here just for some lighting. Boom, put that down. Now this is a place where you could have multiple anvils, and something you can actually do that's pretty cool is if you break this up and then put these anvils right here, like that, and then just sort of put that block in. As you use one and the anvil breaks, boom, another anvil, another anvil. Now I don't know if they still have durability like they used to, but if you want to, you can do that. I always think that's pretty cool. Now, I always think of Enderchests and enchantment tables sort of going together. I'm not 100% sure why. I don't know if there's a reason I think that, but maybe you want to put something in here like an enchanted tool that you don't want just in your normal chests. So I'm just going to do the same sort of glowstone lighting that I do, and then 2 Enderchests. And then in here, we'll also have a crafting table. We can actually just put them like that, and it makes a nice little pattern on the floor. And then you probably want a place to store your like patterns. So let's just break in this wall. And cool, we already have a glowstone there. And then you can just fit some chests like that. And then you have an area to put all your enchantment stuff. And you could take item frames and sort of label things. So let me do that real quick and show you what I do. So just maybe something like that would be cool. So like you put your enchanted books in there, and then you'd put your swords in there, or armor or whatever. Actually, I think it would be better to have like tools in there, and then like maybe a piece of armor, like a diamond helmet. I don't know, whatever you want to spare for labeling your chests, something like that. So you'd have armor, tools, and then books. So cool, that's pretty awesome. I think it looks a little odd that we don't have. Let's just go ahead and fill in all these blocks with bookcases. Looks a little weird that there's like stone up there and nothing else. Yeah, that looks a heck of a lot better. Does it waste extra bookshelves? Yes. Is it necessary? And no way is it necessary, but I don't know. Little things like that bug me. So like the behind block isn't there. And I don't know. I personally get bugged by that, but you probably wouldn't. So another thing we could do, if you want to light up this area a little bit more sufficiently, you could fill this all in with glowstone like that, and then remove these torches, because that's a redundancy thing, and you can just sort of cover them with trapdoors. They still emit like as much light as they would normally, but yeah, you still have access to all your fancy stuff. And it looks cool because it's lit up. All right, let's design an area. So we have smeltings, chest storage, maybe somewhere to brew some potions. And I was just looking at this carpet, and I kind of want to like extend it out a little bit just so it looks like it's like a carpet. I think that looks a lot better. So all I did was put red and then some blue. Not even in any way, but that'd be a little bit more. I like blue more, so we're gonna go with more blue blocks. Either way, one of the blocks or one of the carpets has to be more often than the other. But yeah, let's build the brewing room. Okay, so let's break out these 3 blocks, these 9 blocks, I guess, right here, and then let's just drill it back. It depends on how much like brewing area you want, so I'm gonna drill it back. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I honestly think that should be enough area. I want some area to grow nether wart, as well as areas to, let me see, can we break this block without getting it? Yeah, okay. I just want areas for the nether wart to grow, so we'll use that as the back, and then maybe put a little support in there, something like that. Could be cool. You can even put like a support here, I guess technically, if you want to. I don't know, I wouldn't put a support there personally, but I want to put a support in the back of that because it's like the furthest back thing we've drilled yet. Nah, don't break that. Okay, so make sure all the materials again are stone, except for the floor. We're actually, I don't know why I replaced that because it's gonna be stone brick anyways. But yeah, make sure everything's smooth stone. Let's grab, oh, not that block, wrong block. Okay, let's come in here. Oh, what is that? Neo, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're grabbing the wrong blocks. Okay, I was gonna say let me finish that because it was frustrating me, and I was like, oh, it was so bad. Okay, let's just put some torches in here so you guys can see. May leave them there, may not, but I'm going to take glowstone and soul sand. I hypothesize this is all we're going to need, but again, I really don't know. Just depends on how like the direction we end up taking with this brewing room. So I'm just gonna break out all these blocks right here, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. We do want to have somewhat of an area to sort of put our brewing stands, but I think we'll find an area. So we're just gonna line the top blocks there with glowstone after you break out those, and then gonna put soul sand on the bottom, and then put a cover on it with some spruce trapdoors or whatever trapdoors you have available. I just like the way spruce looks because they're solid and they don't have any holes in them, but here again, I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's just an opinion sort of thing. And then these blocks that are behind it, make sure they are all the smooth stone you desire, and then fill everything in with nether wart, and then that'll start growing for you. And then you only need really 1 cauldron, so you can fill that in, put a tripwire hook, make it look nice. And then you probably want more than 1 brewing stand, but at the same time, We're really probably not going to brew too many potions, but that's a good brewing area, and it makes use of space nicely, so it's pretty efficient. If you wanted to, you could like break this one right here and this one right here and put 2 more brewing stands. Again, it's not really that big of a deal. It just depends on how many how many potions you're brewing, honestly. Let's take some buttons here that are wood, and I just see that, and I see the opportunity. I think that looks pretty cool. Maybe put some buttons like that, just to add some texture to the support. And yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I don't think we need the lights right there. I think it'd look better without them. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this build. If you guys enjoyed the video and you want to see more builds like this and more, click that subscribe button. You get notified when I upload. I'm seeing opportunities up here, guys. We're gonna break out this area. I thought that was the end of the video, but no. I see a great opportunity. Let's take some paintings, and it doesn't matter how big they are, so that's fine. Let's take some pots, and we're gonna need pots. We're gonna need a flower. Okay. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. Maybe. We're just gonna do 3 of the same flower because I like the way they look. Let's put glowstone up here so that we have some ample lighting, because what we're doing up here is going to need ample lighting. Let's grab some trapdoors just so we can cover up most of the lighting. There we go. That looks cool. And then we're going to take some armor stands. And I don't know. I just feel like having some armor stands up here would be pretty cool. I'm not 100% sure on if it'll look good, but I think it should. Let me fill those in. I don't know, something like that. I think it looks pretty cool. You could put some enchanted swords there. Obviously, it's not really something you can access too well, but if you want to do, you could go up there and grab the armor. But I think just for anything, it just looks cool as like a look. You have all your armor for show up there and stuff. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this and more, click the oh my gosh, butchering these words. Click the subscribe button. You get notified when I upload. If you're curious about the shader pack, texture pack, any of that fancy stuff is going to be all in the description below. Leave a comment. I'll be sure to reply. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.